Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Metamystic Tarot. My name is Saint I, and I am the Metamystic. Today, before we get into anything, let's just let the light into this reading. Let's let the light in. If you're new to my channel, not only do I read the cards, but I usually come with a channeled message or two for you all. I usually have visions, dreams, sensations, whatever happens to me while I'm meditating on your energy, and I always bring that to you guys. So, let's take a look at that before we get into the cards. This is what I saw for you, Aquarius. Aquarius, I saw you holding a snake, and it was wrapped around your arm, and you loved the snake. It was your friend, your pet. Like, this snake was it literally was like an extension of your arm. And it was just wrapped around you, and you were just like smiling, talking to it. Like, it was like your best friend. And as I saw you walk into like a group of friends, a group of people, and they were like moving back from you. They're like, get that thing away from me. Like, people were freaked out. Like, they were so freaked out that they didn't even want to hang out with you anymore. And this actually made you feel extremely isolated. The feeling that I felt was like, nobody understands me. It was so much bigger than people just not wanting to be around your snake. It felt like a hit to your identity. When I was witnessing this happening and people were like moving back and being like, Aquarius, get out of here with that damn snake. For whatever reason, and take this as it resonates, it literally felt like a hit against your identity for me when I was witnessing this. So you were sad that nobody wanted to be near you and the snake. So I saw you just gathering snakes at this point. You were just going buck wild with snakes. You filled your apartment with snakes, all different types, and they were just slithering all over the floor, right? It was like a snake-a-palooza in there. And then this is the sweet part that I really was like honestly touched by. As you were sitting in this room full of snakes, this girl walks in to the room. And she honestly seemed like an angel. It was like she was perfect for you. And she walked in and she was like, oh, I love all your snakes. I like snakes too. And as you looked at her, I saw this big red heart just like superimpose over the girl. And it was just like snake girl and snake guy, like a love at first sight sort of a thing. I'm not going to take that, but that is the 10 of Wands that I saw. So a release of burdens when you saw that somebody in the world gets you, Aquarius. I mean, come on here. Like, I get it. Not everybody likes snakes, but I have a feeling that the snakes are just an allegory in this situation, and you're feeling, oh, the devil at the bottom of the deck. Oh, shit. Yeah, you're feeling like everyone around you is just like... That's why I felt the identity thing. It's not about a freaking snake, even though you love snakes. It's like, and like I said, this is all just allegory. Usually the visions that I see are not like super literal. They can be. I mean, maybe you're somebody who likes snakes. I don't know. But it was something deep. It was like your friends and your family were basically wanting you to get away from them, not just the snake. Like, they literally wouldn't hang out with you anymore because you had the snake wrapped around you. It could be something in your life that you feel like is part of your identity that people are just not about. And if you're in that sort of a situation, get out. Get away from it with the devil at the bottom of the deck. So that's how we're starting out here. And it looks like how we're ending was you finding somebody, or it even could be representative of a group of people, but somebody for sure that gets you, Aquarius. So let's take a peek here. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's clarify. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the Chariot. Past, present, future. Okay, I'm going to clarify before I say anything, but kind of what I'm seeing overall is this sense of like, yeah. Interesting. Okay, what I'm seeing is like this Page of Cups, and I'm going to clarify this past Page of Cups. You were offering your love. See, it's almost like, imagine that the place that he's holding this cup, it's like, imagine that that's where the snake is around your arm. That's like how I was seeing you. It's like you were standing in a group of people. You were offering your love through this snake. Like you were giving it was like your identity. Like you were giving your love, your identity, who you were to this group of people in the past. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Because we have the Chariot in the future. So I'm sensing a departure probably from this sort of feeling of like Five of Wands, where like, for whatever reason, people are like against you. And why? I don't know, Aquarius. I mean, it seems to be for some sort of stupid reason. And I'm going to say it just like that. I mean, behind this Page of Cups, yeah, we have the Moon. Behind this, and we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Behind this Page of Cups are these waters. I mean, I'm looking at these waters and thinking Aquarius has so much freaking like love to give. Like, I look at you guys as like humanitarians. You know, the best of the Aquarius is like this humanitarian quality, because even in the vision, you were around a bunch of people. You were offering your cup. You were offering what you had to these people with all your heart. And you were met with the Moon. You were met with like I'm reading this Moon card as like, it wasn't reciprocal for whatever reason. And that's why you just ended up hanging out with your snakes, because these people just like were not it. And they could be family. You know, they could be friends you've known for a long time. I don't know, because you have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. The Fool and the Chariot, it's like going off somewhere, but we won't get ahead of ourselves. Because this is in the future position. But let's look at the present. You have Three of Cups in the present. Because, yeah, that Moon energy, it kind of feels like... like you this is the example. Like, say you go out with somebody and you had a really, like, amazing time. Like, it felt awesome. But then they just, like, ghost you. And you're like, wait, what was hidden there? Because I thought we were, like, connecting and stuff. But then the Moon, you're like unsure of like where you stand. Like, what the hell? Aquarius energy at the bottom of the deck. The Star, hello? You're freaking Aquarius. Like, who would ever moon you? Unless they're mooning their butt. I don't know, I'm weird. Three of Cups for Aquarius. Three of Cups in the present position for Aquarius, please. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So what are you working on? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is moving toward the Chariot. So it's like the present is like taking you away off toward, it looks like, some sort of departure. Because it's the water energy that's really sticking out to me. I mean, we have the Moon, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Three of Cups. I mean, like, I'll reiterate it again. You have so much love to give. You have an ocean of love to give, Aquarius. Yeah, you're working on moving into what? The Chariot in the future. So what is this Chariot for Aquarius, please? Because, yeah, I mean, hey, get out of there. Like, friends, family, whoever, like, hey, you know, Aquarius, you're a pretty badass, cool individual. If you came up in here with a snake, I would be like, I mean, you say it's not going to bite me? Sure, I'll pet a snake. You know what I mean? What is wrong with these people? Right, Aquarius? What the hell? Moon energy? Are you freaking kidding me? Aquarius, the humanitarian? Like, what the... Like... The Chariot. Judgment. Yeah, Judgment's here. Yeah. Judgment's here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Judgment's here. The World. Absolutely. The World's on top of the Chariot. So yeah, this is a bigger cycle than you anticipated to close out is kind of what I'm hearing and how I'm seeing this now with the full picture. It's like you've been giving your identity, yourself, your love, your cup with the Page of Cups for years. I'm hearing that's the past. You've been doing that for years. You've been bringing your snake around and being like, guys, I promise you, it's not gonna bite you. Please, just like my snake, where I go, the snake goes. You know, don't be freaked out. It's not gonna get you. You've explained this time after time again, and like I said, the snake could be symbolic of, you know, a part of who you are. Like, I don't even know, like it could be anything. It's an allegory for something that matters a lot to you. It's part of your identity, and for whatever reason, these assholes, excuse my French, around you are like, get away from me with that shit. And it's just kind of like, excuse me? What do you, like, yeah, like, okay, I'm partying with you, I'm hanging out with you, I'm going out to dinner with you, I'm listening to you talk at me for a half an hour about your life that has nothing to do with anything. Yes, I'm here for you in this group setting, but it's kind of like your heart is moving somewhere else. And where is that? Into a new, we saw the Fool before, into a whole new thing, a whole new world, Aquarius, because the way I'm seeing this, the way this is shaking out, is like when you do that, because in the vision what we saw was you walked away sad from the group with your one snake. You decided to make the best out of the situation. You decided to become a snake guy. You're like, all right, if nobody likes my one snake, hell, I'm just going to embrace this thing full on. I'm hearing full bore. I'm going to get 20 snakes and fill my apartment with snakes and just be a freaking snake guy. If nobody likes it, fine. I'll be cool with my snakes. The Chariot. I'll be cool with my snakes, right? Right, Aquarius? And when you did that, when you were good with who you are, when you decided to just embrace your full identity, the world, the closing out of this kind of moon energy, never knowing where people are at. Like, you're giving all this and it's just like you're with these people, but your heart is far away. It's moving in a different direction. When you decided to just embrace who you really are with the World card, who walks in? Snake Girl. And like I said, this doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. It could be a friend. It could be a group of people. It could be symbolic of people who understand you for once. Regardless, what I'm seeing here is a progression from going out of this kind of confused, like, energy that just, it feels like, why am I trying so hard here for all these years, like, with these people? It's showing that you're moving toward a much better direction for you. And when you do that, that sort of like higher vibe that you're working on, that's more like true to you, that's when, just in that moment, when that girl walked in and you saw the heart, you know, so take that as you will, Aquarius. And if this has resonated with you, we're going to go a little bit deeper into this. We'll see if the girl pops up in the extended. We'll see if it's a girl, if it's a group, you know. Let's take a further peek at this over at on the extended. And I'm going to film that right now for you guys. So if you're interested, you can click the link at the top of the description. Head on over to Patreon. I do readings every single week for all the signs. You can get your sun, moon, and rising over there. It's only $11 a month. Cheaper than Netflix, making it accessible for all. All right, much love, Aquarius, and I will see you next time. Bye.